Hi friends, it's Barry from Math Games. Today I want to show you a challenging geometry puzzle about a rectangle, and within that rectangle there are four triangles, and we know the area of three of them. And our job is to find the area of the shaded triangle in the middle. So try and pause the video and think through this problem, and when you're ready, keep reading for the solution. So here's what we will do, okay? We want to assign arbitrary dimensions to some of the triangles. So first of all, I will call the height of this triangle x, and then the side of this triangle y, okay? So if the triangle here with area 6, if its height is x, what is its base in terms of x? Let's think about it. So let's call this base. So half bx equals 6. So we want to find the expression for b in terms of x. So we multiply 2 on both sides. We have bx equals 12. So b is just 12 divided by x. So we have 12 divided by x here. And then what about this base here? Well, once again, we have half bx, by, so half by, that equals 5. So if we do all the simplification, we get b equals 10 divided by y, okay? So let me cross all of this and then write 10 divided by y here. So that's 10 divided by y. Now another thing is let's think about the size of this triangle in terms of x and y. Well, we know that the side of the whole rectangle, the height, is y, and this bit is 12 divided by x. So what remains here must have length y minus 12 divided by x. And in a similar fashion, we know the top is x, so the base of the rectangle is x. So that means we also know this. So this part of the triangle, it has length x divided minus 10y. Okay, so here's our next step. We want to sum of the areas, right? So we have y minus 12 divided by x, and then multiplied by x minus 10y, and then we put a half in front of it. That's just the area of the triangle here, this one, okay? And we know it is 6. So this equation that we have now, I'm going to drag it across. This is going to be very helpful. So let's try and simplify things. So we have a half. So we multiply both sides by 2. Y minus 12x, x minus 10y, that is 12, because 6 times 2 is 12. And then what we want to do next is to multiply the whole expression by xy. So on the right hand side we have 12xy, and then on the left hand side we have xy, y minus 12x, and then x minus 10 divided by y. So what we want to do is to put the y here and then put the x within this, okay? So if we simplify that, we have xy minus 12 and xy minus 10 equals 12xy. So far so good, but let's pause and think about what xy is, right? We have 3 xy's here. Well, if we look at this diagram again, xy, meaning x times y, that is just the area of the rectangle. That's what we are looking for, right? And so what if we substitute xy as a? So a denotes the area of the rectangle, so a minus 12, and then a minus 10 equals 12a. Now we can expand the brackets, so a squared and then a squared minus 10a minus 12a minus 12 multiplied by minus 10, that is 120, and it equals 12a. So if we tidy everything up, we have a squared, so minus 10 minus 12, and then minus 12, so that is minus 34a, I believe, yep, minus 34a plus 120 equals 0. So now we want to factorize this expression. So if we do that, we will get a minus 30 and a minus 4. So that means the area of the rectangle A is either 30 or 4. Well, it cannot be 4 because even some of the triangles have area greater than 4. So it's not 4, and that means the area of the rectangle is 30. Now looking at the diagram again here, well, if we know the whole thing has area 30, then to find the area of the triangle in the middle, all we have to do is to take 30 and subtract 6, another 6, and another 5. And what is the answer? Well, 6 plus 6 plus 5, that's 12 plus 5. 12 plus 5, that's 17. So 30 minus 17, and that is 13. So our answer is B. I think this was quite a good problem because we didn't have to work out the side lengths of the triangle in the middle. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.